to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Let's start with behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it, third down. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He'll hand it off. They finally stop them at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. And they trap him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame center backer here? He comes up with the sack. Little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Ncaa, Jalen.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and
the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, and the offense is set up at second and 13. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush gets home.
boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. It's a run to the left. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Price. They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's low. He could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Plumlee. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So, quick as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a
You
hole.
won't believe what I saw on the damn news this morning. Were you going to tell me something? They're going to
and a
put
chance to
more
dig into
screens at the gas pump, so when you're putting gas, you don't feel like you're going to get fucked.
Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown. The defense produces 6 points.
It's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it.
They're going to start
He's
putting
on
more
the ground.
screens at the gas
Defense
pump,
does
so
a
when you're
great
pumping
job
gas,
of
you don't
picking
feel
this
like you're
thing
going
up.
to
That's
get
exactly
fucked.
what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets a...
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Plumlee. Just standing there, gets hit again.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation.
Yeah, take a break. Yeah, take a break.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops.
I got rid of one that caused me to have sciatica.
One game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And then when you finally get up, like days with that in your back,
yeah.
Like, your back like a brick in that. That's how this chair.
That's not. Yeah, that's not funny.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Klubnik. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Sin.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7.
That makes the Notre Dame 28, Clemson 7.
And ain't getting no response.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's low. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Fighting him off. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Handoff heading left. Passes the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And the offense is on the field here, just 1 second left in the half. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it on the move. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half.
Yeah, kind of.
It's Pauling. That's an awful return. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the defense all over that running play. They stop about the 2. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking for some space. It's low. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. That's big. They'll convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
They're down in the woods down here. I can't see him. Okay.
Within minutes, what started as a routine search for suspects would spiral into a deadly officer-involved shooting. A shooting that would ignite controversy, multiple arrests, a chain of events that no one saw coming.
He's not going on your right, He's got
Look at this shit. I've never had a receiver do this. Blah, to the ground. Next man up. Blah. Here I am to the races. Oh my God.
It's going to be a tough day. Well, I'm used to that, and I'm used to us not being able to score.
Ace and then left because like those whole system thing that
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3.
car, really expensive. But my thing is that like I understand.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
First time.
Big runs like this are just...
Lucky to give you that fly ahead. The next chick, if she a little bit subpar, you can't fuck with it. You can't fuck with a chick that don't give head. You fuck with a chick that give it. The first time you have a chick, this chick, she like a starfish.
Man. Come on.
It ain't, trust me. That's how it is. Same with women.
Demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing
No,
to
we'll
give
be
up
back,
big plays
okay?
over your
Yeah.
head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. He hands it off from the gun. Running through the tackle. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take it.
A lot of soccer players in Europe. Manchester United, Chelsea. Oh, yeah, that's what you beat. Yo, he ain't been back in the state.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. No way to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And the tailback's got it again. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. 4th down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Nope, he is stuck.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to give some get $100 million.
What's the play call here on
What is
second
it?
down for this offense? Grinding away with their running game. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And off inside for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't...
No stopping them on that run.
Let's see the next. This team is legit.
Well, they just continue
Let's
to
see
do
something.
everything right.
See some passing game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W. They also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk Street. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Why am I doing all-star footballs, like 10 different niggas coming on me, pissing on me, shit like that, and you popping up on an island with her? Why don't you call her for this part? Yeah, she's not the fuck 10 niggas in a night person. I don't know how many she fucked. She's not that person. That was you. But she fucked up Diddy's game. Because, listen, when a nigga got like 5 to 10 hoes, you gotta say it. But his favorite hoes not supposed to make his other hoes insecure. The first thing they're gonna say is like, yo, you ain't bought me a bag. You bought her a bag? Yo, you fly around first class, you got me coach. Yo, you took her to the steakhouse, all we do is order DoorDash. You fucking up the game. So Young Miami fucked up the whole game. She was openly bragging, yeah, he got me a Maybach. He did. He bought me a house. 50 Cent's baby mama was getting nut, semen, piss. She was getting hit with a Glock dookie every night. Every night. 5, 10 niggas. All she got was her rent paid. Yeah, 20K is a lot still. 20K a month. This one popping out with a $500,000 car. She got a $1.5 million house out of Diddy. She on red carpets with Diddy. She's getting off the jet with Diddy. She in Bahamas with Diddy. And you over there getting hit with a Glock.
If you ever want to walk like a mile in my neighborhood, just know that if you walk to the house and to the park back 4 times, that's a mile.
You tried it?
Well, I did it 2 times, and it made 0.50 miles. So if you did it 4 times, it would
Okay. Nah, no. Give it a shot.
I'm going with Charlie.
Okay. If these guys sign, if I get all of them, I'm gonna stay. Oh my God, he's gone. I gotta blow out Baylor. I gotta blow out Baylor.
Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys,
So,
let's tee this one up.
number one, I think that young Miami is bad for business. Number one. You see what happened with Diddy. Only a fool would actually bring her into his harem. You can see how she... Now, she ain't snitching nothing. She ain't tell. She ain't fuck up the game. But she did fuck up the game. Because one bad apple fuck up the whole bunch. Chat, I've had one of them. That's a fact. I've had one. Y'all know this is a team effort. Y'all know everybody got to play their role. But when you got that one player who think they the star, they hit up the other team player and they said, bitch, you ain't shit. You know what he just...
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
If I won, I could have Diddy have you on your knees. You know it won't. You're not Diddy Hope. You know it won't.
Give to the fullback.
Fucked up the game. You know what Gina said? I'm about to do it. Fuck all that shit. Time to air this bitch ass nigga Diddy out. Time to air this bitch ass nigga Diddy out.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam.
That's how it goes.
Stop him in his tracks.
So I really think she got some fit, but if she want a nigga to make $100 million, she just need to go overseas. Get a soccer. Straight up.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him
There's
the ball.
two paths that these women go down.
Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so
you got the ones who are really chasing love, and they end up doing a whole bunch of whole shit. This is going to surprise you.
Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure.
In that category, I have Cassie.
On defense.
In that category, I have Brittany Renner. In that category, I even have India Love.
Might be changing the route.
What do I mean?
It's Cooper. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in.
Yes, all of these women are still attracted to wealth and opulence, but they're chasing love in the midst of it. You heard Cassie. Cassie said she just wanted the man. Yes, she loved the two apartments. She loved the Benz. She loved the this. She loved the that. But she just wanted it. She loved it. She wanted to have kids.
And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that
Brittany Renner,
David, can take away an entire half of the field.
She's not gonna be with the ball. She loved this. She loved that. But she just wanted PJ Watt.
Exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country.
He felt she was staying on some type of business. He said she turned out to Bentley Business Center. She wanted him to be just a good man.
I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this.
I think even India Love. So I don't think India Love is one of them chicks to be like, yo, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Just buy me back.
You better not be late throwing out routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Why am I saying this? All those women I named, their path gets separated from the other set of women. And these other set of women over here, we're talking about emotionless. It's all about
the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
We're talking about the young Miamis. We're talking about the Sweeties. We're talking about at least current day. It might change later. The Ruby Roses. There's a few more in that, and we're going to talk about one in a second. How you should do it. let me tell you how both of these set of women go. If you're in the first group, let me remind you to the group again. The Cassie, India Love, Brittany Renner, and I have one more name. Cassie, India Love, Brittany Renner. I forgot what other name I said. These type of chicks, they're a little bit promiscuous, but also hopeless romantic. After they've been, ran through, this whole group seeks God. God, yup. Psalms time. It's time for Psalms. And to Corinthians, the book of Job, Luke 3 verses, John 3. Yeah. They all return to God. They act like God is their contender. Oh, I need God to help me pick. Because I've picked 4,000 penises and not one of them took me serious. Okay. So God is going to. Straight up.
Love the physicality of this
Think about it.
defense. That
Brittany Renner. I'm
was able to separate the receiver from the ball and did it legally. Beautiful job.
You know the whole book about fucking. Now you. India Love. God help me. I guarantee I could probably go on Cassie's Instagram right now and probably see some shit about God. All the hoes that are hopeless romantics always go to God. Trust me. Trust me. You're going to see something about the Lord. Trust me. I can't bother, but trust and believe. She going to have some type of spiritual awakening that says God is quite right about the kid. Hey, I was misguided all my life, but God has blessed me. God. Trust me. I ain't gonna got time to look for it, but y'all go look for it. I promise you, at some point, she started evoking God. Trust me. Those chicks don't mean they ain't like that. But because they're not material over everything. And usually why I could tell they're not material over everything, because at some point they had to walk away. The chicks that's material over everything never will.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive.
If you got the bag,
sweet. If
you got the bag,
you can get some movement at the point of attack and find
they're not emotional like that. They're not crying their eyes out. You can tell Cassie was hurt in her feelings when Diddy was on vacation with Kim Porter and the kids, and she said, well, why is she going? Hey, that's her mother. Listen, chill out.
How do you not respect the big fight?
Back
in the time machine to the days
when
the fullback was on the field every single
she had
play,
to walk away.
Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just
she had to walk away.
Maintenance. They're not divas like
she had to
wide
walk
receivers.
Away.
They just block most of the time. Don't say much, and then you give them the
Brittany
football.
Renner.
Occasionally, you get some big plays.
You seen her when she came on my podcast.
So they got snot bubbles coming out.
She's like, I had to walk away from the Bentley. But the Bentley
gives it on the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense.
Don't mean she wasn't like that. But she had to walk away. Those are the ones they think they about to, be a bot and bot.
And the defense
right? And when they realize it's not compatible, I'm like, yo, this is like oil and vinegar. You can't be a bot and find some love, right? It's like, these niggas gonna realize you're a bot after the time with you, or they're gonna think that you're enough and it's but whatever.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman.
So she has to walk away.
It's so nice when you know it's third and
we know Brittany Renner dated, because she had to kill with him. Who did
get your feet set in the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Who she did? But I guarantee she probably had to walk. When you see girls playing like that, God, she had to walk away. But let's leave them over there for now. Let's get to the Young Miami. Young Miami is bad. I can tell Diddy never had it. She's not crying.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the
she's
football,
cold blooded.
Nowhere to go.
the give to the tailback.
But yeah, I'm not shocked she said this. My thing is this: with these group of women talk about, they're all about the bag. They don't go to God. They go to wherever the checkbook is at. And I think that she should follow Sweet. Girl, get you a passport for EU and go over there and go to some soccer games and get you. Or matter of fact, what's the name of that girl who said she was putting Sweetie with the soccer players? Put Carisha with. Now, granted, I don't think them European motherfuckers like ratchet bitches. Like this a little bit too ratchet.
Right? Like
They don't want ratchet. They want women who shut the fuck up when they're, little goblins or whatever, like the soccer niggas do. They don't want no loud ass Miami chicks. Like, maybe she can coach with for the $100 million. Okay? Learn to shut up. Now this next one. Well, let me hear her give the explanation.
Standards. How about 2026? What is your...
Okay. So now, there's another one. Her name Aisha Diaz. I'm going to cap what you said. How old is she? Back in the day, I used to think she was bad as motherfucker. She's 34 now. I remember she was 10 years ago. I used to think it was bad. Now, here's the thing too. I don't think that I say much. The age don't really matter with her because, like, she's had niggas on her body.
They don't know what's coming at him. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more
Listen
aggressiveness.
to this.
I mean, they let them have
I
what
don't
they
know what
want.
the status is now, but what do you
dictate
expect on a monthly basis for financial?
From them?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm spoiled.
Well, the defense did a nice job
Dawson
taking
was
everything
at
away
sports
down
and
the field, but once the
what's
drive
that
route
mean?
was
Just
gone,
give sports
couldn't
instead
rally the
of
ball
because
carrier,
instead
to
it's like
tackle,
no,
and as a
just have a
result,
hypothetical
you
conversation
sat
all the
down.
time, but you're somebody you're like in the top of girls that's actually you're exposed to that life, right? Like so, what is you say you're spoiled? What does that mean?
Spoiled means I need you to be able to keep up with my lifestyle if you want to be with me.
What does that mean? Ladies, take notes. Take notes because it'll work on the self. I have a lifestyle I expect to keep.
No, you should be able to do it for me too. And if I can't depend on you to be able to handle what I have on my plate, then there's no reason for me and me and you to be together. Because that means you're gonna hold me back, and that means I'm gonna have to be looking out after you.
What about love? But what does that mean? Financially, what does that mean, though? What does that mean?
You see women like that, there ain't no love if you're not paying the bills. I mean, niggas say, what about love? Yeah, all right.
What does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean? Roughly.
Numbers?
Yes. Yeah.
Like 45, 50.
$50,000 a month. So you need $50,000 a month.
Into the passing game, but that did not
What is true? I'm making you a paperwork right now.
What a hit forcing that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Listen.
They sign contracts?
But if you allow me, let's say my partner doesn't allow me to work, I'm gonna look at you and say, are you paying on my bills? Because in order for me to...
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through
I think probably
hammers the quarterback.
Sit down. Somebody has to pay all my bills.
She's bad. I ain't gonna lie. She's bad, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's the danger about being in a third
like, chat. I don't care what y'all think about me. Like, you know how to tell her? They're like, yeah, you don't gotta work like, I do like 3,500. You know what I mean? Like, she bad though. I'm like you want 3,500 hold you down? You gotta live with me though. I gotta fuck you every day. Straight up. Well, 3,500, like 3,500 is a lot. 3,500 a month? That's a lot. Now, hold on. 3,500 a month, and you're not paying no rent. You're not doing nothing. Like, I've never heard bitches say, like, if all women do is spend niggas' money and save their own, what the fuck?
ODU ready
We
to
gotta
send
figure out
the
where,
offense back
like, we
onto
need
the
a whole
field.
documentary on what
Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air.
Look, when I hear 40 to 50,000, you know what a bitch is saying that for, right?
Yeah, I don't know if the
That's
quarterback
not
got
for a fucking
confused on
renting
first
party.
down. He might have
She's
thought
saying
the
that for
defense was
shopping.
going to be in man coverage
Straight up.
that time, but they were in zone.
That
They
bitch is
fooled him and
Sephora,
just didn't seem like
Saks
he had his eyes in the
Neiman
right place,
Marcus,
was forcing that ball to
Chanel,
his intended
Louis
target.
V.
The window.
She's just going from place to place.
And it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you
The
might
only
get
woman
blitzed,
would
and
say
if you
like,
do,
yo,
you better know where your
I
hot
feel
throw is.
sad
If you
today.
don't, you're getting sacked. That time the
Oh, no,
linebacker got
that's
you.
It's going. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31.
Bill, I need extra money because you can't
I
give
gotta
me
tell you, as an offense,
my bill
moving
money
forward in
and then
this
I'm
game,
left with
third
nothing.
and long,
Yeah.
you're
I
gonna
need
have
money
to
to
push
stay
the ball
too.
downfield a little bit more. You gotta throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance
Yeah.
to convert
Yeah,
these.
and that's honestly, that's what really becomes expensive because my bills alone are already pretty high.
You ever see girls like this, bro? I wish they would just keep it 100. Like, yo, first of all, I'm still saying like 3,500. Like, to keep it real, yeah, my mom was a teacher, man. She was making like 60 bands, and my mom was going to school every day, working like 9, 10 hours. I can't see giving no bitch like just for nothing. Like, it's different if you're giving a gift, right? Like, if I'm giving you a gift, it's a gift still. But if there's a monthly retainer for a bitch, like, that's like paying you to do nothing to be my girlfriend? What? Like, hold on now. I can't pay you more than a teacher's salary.
Let's see if they can get
You're
something
fucking
going here late
I'm
in the
sorry.
half.
I can't pay you more than... Now, again, it's not... You see, me, I always say
Crank
close
up
the
this
top.
drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got
I
some
like when we get
space.
to action.
Finally
I'll give you
corralled
more
at
stuff.
number 4. He picks
The
up
moment
the
we
first
start acting,
down.
I start looking around.
That big pickup on what they call
She
the
think I'm looking
drag
at
route, but if you hit it
Like,
on
I know
time, you
I'm
can
doing
hit
way
the
more.
turbo booster.
And you've got to be
But
accurate on the
here's the
throw
point.
too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it
It's a
out in
situation
front of
like,
his
let's say this,
receiver to
right?
make an easy
Like,
catch
yo,
and then
she
advance.
again, I'm saying 35. She would say 50,000. If I need 50,000, yo, if you walk in the house and I'm long kicking another bitch, you better make me a sandwich while I'm doing it. You better clean up the couch when I'm just out. Yo, stop. Yo, I pay you 50 bands.
Now from the 40, it's
You
first
better
and 10.
not say nothing.
Motion from the wideout.
We need a full contract.
Smith
50
dropping the
bands.
pass. Going
You
deep.
shut the fuck up, man. Number one, you suck big on But I cheat in
Well, the
peace.
offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
How did you meet superhero? And how did that come about where, y'all got to the point where y'all didn't see
going
it?
5 wide on second and 10.
In Suave have worked with
They just keep firing.
Marin. That's what she was going by.
And he was hit
In
just as he was
New York,
releasing the
we
pass,
shot a
and it
scene
falls
with
to
her.
the ground incomplete.
And,
Offensive line's got to do a better job.
guys,
I mean, he doesn't even
like,
have time to go through
you know,
his progressions. You got to give your QB
he got the
some
phone
time.
on,
You got to make him
so
feel
the
comfortable.
mail
They
in,
didn't. They got
and
in
he
there
was
quick,
like,
fast,
I got you guys
and
everything.
defense
Just put it
makes
in
the
this
stop,
much
but the
neighborhood.
chains move, and it's first and goal
I'm
from
connect
the
you with it. And I think, I don't remember our first conversations, but I remember I was shooting East Mark's neighborhood. And at the time, East Mark's neighborhood was
There's a timeout on the field.
black
Tight game here late in the first half.
females that did anal. And, this is mid-90s, I think, and black cats are not very...
The snap sets up to throw. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go up top on second and short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive done.
Turning it on! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful.
Touchdown, Monarchs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Ortiz. Got enough for the 1st. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The short hands, it's Ortiz. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all of the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can...
There he goes. Good, solid pick up there now. They can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Got some room, heads to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Smith dropping to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Lost, the defense is wide open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple. But the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
Oh, Karina.
Confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the
Oh,
incompletion.
Karina parents have to say yes.
Her parents did say yes.
And this offense
Oh
not only
God,
has a
you
chance
guys
to
are
extend
crazy.
the lead on first and goal, but they could also drain the clock. The quarterback making adjustments.
I gotta see.
They'll go to the air. And he will take it in. Touchdown, ODU. With that score, looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a...
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They want that clock to run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Makes the grab, it's Ortiz. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend it.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Right on the money. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get...
never done about this.
Come see what?
We're gonna go in the garage. say no. Laura, come.
Bears. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Missouri State Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bears offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Bears are in the hurry up. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going, with the 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants to take the top off. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. From the gun, the ground game. Hanging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Looking for a crease. It's Lawson.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice game there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And the Bears looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the 2nd drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the 1st down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will come to the line to convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
Trying to keep this drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They go to the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And how about the this is an offense that they can do. Of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back, and he makes the big play, gets the third down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears are flying down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Bears will go for it on fourth down. 22. Trying to get it to the marker. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. Found a seam on the left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead and we. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's got room. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bears will kick it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. So here comes the Bear offense. Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Military stun! Military stun!
Quick handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And a misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but to come up with that interception. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has... So here comes the Missouri State offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the room.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Wants to fire on second down. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Lawson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir. No mas. Get it together.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On the run, fires downfield. Big tight end makes the grab into first down. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Bears have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lawson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a... Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 4th down, going to the air. He'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. So here comes the Bear offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
There he goes. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking for room. It's Peace.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll give it to the back. To the 15. Got some room and under the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They'll keep it on the ground. To the 15. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
Let's go! Let's go!
In the red area, it's Peace. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Takes a handoff. It's Peace. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! Now they've got a little breathing room after. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team.